Hello everyone, this is Diana from Diana Simplifies. Today I thought I would do, he was going to chase that bug. That's Ranger, there's Jasper. Today I thought I would do for Tiny Tidy Tuesday with our host, Sunday Dawn from The Helpful Home. I thought I would show you a little bit more of my yard tour because last week I did a yard tour, you guys really liked it. If you see over there and over across that fence, it's hard to see, but there's some gourds. Those are where our purple martins live. There's actually, hang on a second, there's something in the way here. There's actually two sets of gourds, and Spencer's supposed to keep those bushes trimmed back, so the one on the left is hard to see, but we have two sets of gourds for our purple martins. They're very noisy. I should come out here a little bit earlier because you could have heard them. They just left. They were over here just a minute ago, so they might come back during the video. But I thought I would do just a really quick cleanup of the outside of these windows and this door, but out here, the outside door. But I thought mostly we would just go through the garden tour because I thought you guys enjoyed it last time. I am using my sprinkler. I don't know if you can see the water being flung over there, but I'll show you my sprinkler in just a second. So just real simple right here. I have my, this is not soapy water this time. This is just plain water. This is my Fly Lady cloth, and I'm just going to do what I always do. I'm not going to dry it. Normally I just dampen it, but because I'm out here, Spencer's inside gaming, and so I'm just going to, I think I'm going to go inside and do hey, well, I was going to show you Sunshine, but she just ran off. Where's my hand? Oh, I was going to show you, I was going to go inside and do the windows too, but I don't want to disturb him, because if I start talking inside, he's going to think I'm talking to him, so, which he doesn't always hear me. He wears headphones. So I'm just going to just do a very quick cleanup today. And the rest of this, I'm just going to show you my garden because I think that people enjoyed that. So not a big tiny tidy today. Yesterday was a holiday. I had to clean up for, we had a couple people that came over, our friends, and we went to the fireworks, and that was fun. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of cleaning, tidying, or anything else today, but I did want to just do this real quick and just show you. Jasper's a very talkative cat, and he's right underneath me, so... Okay, Jasper, you're in the way, baby. You're in the way. It's going to take longer than normal because I'm trying to slowly follow my hand. Y'all know I'm not good with this. Okay, now, do you want to go inside? Because you could just go in there and meow. And I'll show you something kind of funny here. There's a dead bug on this screen, and it looks like a ghost. And when I get to it, I'll show you. Okay, the hummingbirds are buzzing behind me. You might be able to hear them. Okay, look at this bug. Is that not funny? And Sunshine was looking at it the other day. She thought it was an actual bug. Now she's looking at me. Here's just see if you can see her. There's Sunshine. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Yeah, I know. You want me to play with you? She's so cute, y'all. So, I know I've talked to y'all about this. We don't really travel anymore. We used to travel, but our friends were over last night, and all I said was, you guys didn't tell me y'all went to the beach, and I didn't say I wanted to go to the beach. I'm not jealous of people going on trips. If I wanted to go on a trip, I would find a way, you know, some way. I don't know how, because nobody can find Sunshine to give her pills, so I really can't go anywhere and stay. Whoop, sorry, he just walked right in front of me, but she's playing with my hand. But anyway, I'm not jealous of people going on trips, but I just wanted to hear about their trip. Somehow that conversation went into, you know, we would like to travel with y'all, and you just need to, like, I guess, put Ranger in a boarding facility? No, I'm not boarding Ranger. I'm not boarding Sunshine. Ranger's got terrible anxiety. The last thing he needs is to be in a boarding facility. It's not going to happen, so... You know, Ranger's not going to live forever. Pets never do. And, you know, we actually don't intend to get another dog. I could travel with Sunshine easier than I could travel with Ranger. So, but yeah, after I had the other two dogs, I was like, never again. It's very hard to go anywhere. But, anyway, it's okay. I'm not dying to go anywhere, so it's fine. We went on our little trip. My friend's son took care of the pets for me, but nobody can find the cats. So I've got 2 cats that need medicine, and Sunshine had the other cat. She's not going to die for a couple of days with no medicine, but Sunshine's got to have hers. So anyway, it's just my cat life, but I don't have a problem with it. Okay, look, I still see dirt on there. Is that from the, that must be from the inside. Okay, I'm going to go inside and clean the window, but I don't, like I said, I'm not going to be talking inside because Spencer is in there doing his thing. So I'm just going to quietly do the window. Of course, she's playing with the door right now, so it may not do much. Now, I'm going to also wipe this window off. I'm going to go a little bit faster. And it'll just dry by itself. I'm not going to worry about drying it. I'm not following my hand well. Okay, now this has got a screen right here. I'm just going to pull the screen over so I can do this part of the window. And I'm going to go back here. Maybe I'll just skip the inside of the door because it's already been 6 minutes because I was trying to follow my hand and go slowly and not make you dizzy. Now, I have to be careful because the deck ends right here, so I'm staying on the very edge of the deck. So I'm probably not going to worry about getting all the way to the top because, like I said, I'm sitting on the very edge of this deck. So I don't want to fall. You see Sunshine standing there. She loves to watch me clean. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to skip the inside. I'll do the inside later. So, there's Jasper. Hey, Jasper. Now, I was going to show you, we feed the birds. So, you can see a hummingbird feeder there, and then there's 2 bird feeders right there. So, I just fed them. But this is what we put our bird seed in. We had to have a metal container because our squirrels were chewing through the plastic. We had a big plastic container. And then we were having trouble with this seed getting wet. So this is just sunflower seeds. That's what we feed them. They love that. We've done the mixture before. They don't love the mixture as much as they love the sunflower. We do attract a lot of different birds. This is very noisy. I'm trying to be quiet. Okay, and I need to fill this feeder up. And there's this is Spencer's bamboo. We got these from Amazon, and we've had these before, and these really don't work the way they're supposed to. So my mom gave it as a gift. I actually picked it out, and it didn't work right, so I'm not real happy with that. But I didn't want to tell her because, you know, she would think I'd done something. She would be, like, upset that I said anything, so I just didn't say anything. So I'm probably just going to get rid of it and get a different one. But anyway, it didn't work right. So there's one of our feeders, and I need to fill these, but I can't do them with one hand. And then there's my little, oh, wait. Oh, I scared it off. There's my heart thing that I got at Dollar Tree. I love it. It's so pretty. It spins in the wind a little bit. It doesn't spin as much as I'd hoped, but it does spin a little. Okay, so, and we have a water bowl out here for, can't see it, the water bowl out here, so he's drinking a little water. Okay, this is not distilled water. I label it tap after I'm done. So I am going to go ahead and water this plant while I'm out here. So we put this ramp in we used to have a dog that was having trouble walking. He was, as he got older. So Spencer put that in for him. So we got this nice ramp. And I'm going to go ahead and water this plant. This is a begonia. I usually do lots and lots of potted plants. I'm so glad I didn't do them this year because it is so dry already. So hot and so dry right now. I told Melinda I was going to do this for Melinda Plain and Simple. I was going to do this today. And then I got up. I walked Ranger about 8:15. It was boiling hot already, so I almost decided not to. That one's pretty damp already, so I'm not going to keep watering it. This is my pansies. Normally I would just pull them out, but I put them in the shade. They're doing okay. That's a pecan tree that's in the middle of it. I need to pull that out. I think it's pecan tree. And then this is sedum right here. I know my shadow is right there, but this is sedum. You can see it's getting some kind of like a little bloom on it. And it loves like desert-like conditions, so it's happy in the heat. So I water it occasionally, but it's really spread out. It's gotten really big. And then we have a lot of weeds here. I pulled some of the weeds out. So like all that right there needs to be pulled out. And all this right here needs to be pulled out. I can't really see what I'm doing because it's so bright out here. Okay. Now, I'm panting because it's so hot. Okay. Okay, so this is a weeping cherry right here. And it does bloom a little. It's not growing as fast as I'd hoped. We're losing some trees here. Look, this tree right here needs to be cut down. It's very old red bud. It needs to be cut down, and we've cut part of it. But the birds and the squirrels like to hang out there, so we're just kind of coddling it along. We have another one right here that goes straight up. It also needs to come down. I think this behind it is an elm tree. I think what the foliage right there, seeing that, I think that's an elm tree. So this right here is spirea, and I think this is the bridal wreath. I have two different types. No, I have three types of spirea. I want to say this is the bridal wreath. It's not blooming right now, but it has white blooms. This is a flowering almond, and it's the most beautiful pink you've ever seen. And see how dry the ground looks? I just used my sprinkler yesterday, so this is how dry it is. Even using the sprinkler on this for 30 minutes, it's doing almost nothing. So that's still the spirea right there. That is the elm tree that you're looking at right there. Okay, and then this is a Japanese, this is a fancy, I think they call it, Japanese maple. So there's different types of Japanese maple, but this is the more fancy type. And you can see, like, I think I need to trim. There's this right here. Like, what's going on with that? I don't know. We also, my mother, my wonderful mother, who's a great gardener, this is bamboo type stuff. I don't know if it's actually called bamboo. One of you may know. It's like some more of those grass type things. We thinned it out and it never really came back. When we moved in, there was tons of it. I'm sorry we thinned it at this point. Okay, my mother gave me this wonderful, wonderful ground cover. I'm going to give you some tips if you're trying to do gardening. Don't ever plant a ground cover. You see how it's choking? This is actually a real plant. It's choking these plants out. And so you can see all of it right there. Spencer has pulled a bunch out, so if you see further, you don't really see it. All of that was choking everything out, and he pulled a bunch of it out. It's going all the way back to those bushes, choking those spirea out. So I'm not for ground cover. I will never ever plant another ground cover. This has been a nightmare. He's done everything trying to get rid of it. We're not big on Roundup, but he sprayed Roundup on it multiple times trying to get rid of it. This is another grass. Is this not beautiful? It's a variegated grass. There's a really big hosta, and you can see it's choking the hosta out. So we've got a lot of work to do to get this done. My mom actually has a lawn guy, but they don't live anywhere near us, but I'm seriously about ready to pay him to come over here and pull this stuff out just because it's too much for me to do, and Spencer's busy doing other stuff. This is forsythia, and you can probably tell it looks a little wilted. It's growing up shoots everywhere. Okay, by the way, my friend Rebecca from Alaska is always asking me about poisonous spiders and snakes and what do I do about that. I don't do anything about it. I just, my dad was a biology major. He is a clinical psychologist, but his first major was biology. This is still just forsythia. And he just gave us a really big respect for all animals. My mom was, gave us respect for plants. This is a burning bush right here. So it's not burning right now, but in the fall it turns a beautiful, like a purple color. Here's some more of my grasses. I think all this is still zebra grass, but it doesn't show up as much as with the zebra stripes as my other does. And let's see, here you can get a really good, I think, you can barely see it, get a really good view of our gourds where those birds are. I'm sorry they're not out here. I should have done this earlier. Okay, I just heard one chirp. If you heard us chirping, that was it. It's very quiet. Yeah. There's one flying over. If I get closer to him, this is more forsythia. Spencer's been pulling some stuff out of here. There's a big bush there. Okay, Jasper's following me around. I don't know where Ranger went. So anyway, back to the snakes and stuff. I'm not worried about snakes. I normally, if I'm working out here, I would work with my boots on. But since I'm just walking around, I'm not worried about it. And, I am careful if I'm pulling stuff out. But if there's a snake in there, most likely, snakes are mostly as scared of you as you are of them. So, I mean, unless you threaten it, they're mostly going to just leave you alone. This is some more ground cover, and this isn't as bad. So there's two different kinds. So this kind of pretty green right here, really pretty. And this doesn't take over like that other one. And then this is a variegated kind. It's really pretty as well. So these are okay, but that other one, my mother has no idea what she did when she gave us that. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to our garden. But I do still love my mother, but that was not good. And then we've got some oak leaf hydrangea right here. They've already bloomed, and now they've turned this beautiful sort of a pinkish color. So they were white. So then they they go to this dry. This is the dried color now. And this is a regular hydrangea. I don't think this has ever bloomed. I just feel like it's in way too much shade. I mean, they like shade, but it seems like it's not doing well here. But it has finally bloomed. That's just a really light pink. It looks like it's showing up white here. It's a pink, a light pink. Hard to see. Anyway, so that's back to the oak leaves. There's another oak leaf right here. This is a rose bush, not looking too good at this moment, but it's been in this pot for years, and I don't know why it's still alive. I think I got it at Sprouts years ago, and it blooms a beautiful yellow, so I have to remember to water it. I don't remember the name of this plant, but this is the most hardy thing ever. It looks like this all winter, so if you like winter interest and you live in the South, I'm not sure how well it grows up north, but in the South it looks great. It doesn't freeze. It looks like this all winter. I don't know the name of it, but I wish I had a whole bunch more of it because you can see how big it's gotten. It was, I don't know, I think maybe we got it from my mom. I'm not sure. A lot of this stuff, I say this about my mom, but I credit my mother with pretty much all my plant knowledge. Everything I know about plants pretty much came from her. And we used to have a lot more hosta, but we have these things called voles, and they eat the roots, and then your plant dies. And so between the harsh summers we've been having, I've lost some hosta. I didn't water like I should have because sometimes it's just too much with work and everything. Here's some more oak leaf hydrangea. And then now we're getting to my azalea garden, and we've had some issues with our azaleas, but this one right here in the foreground, my mom gave me, and it is absolutely huge. And you can see I have to be careful right here because my tractor sprinkler is going. This sprinkler is awesome. I've had so many sprinklers. This is the only one I've had. I've had this one for years, and it does great. And then there's some more of my hydrangeas there. I can't get too close because my feet are getting wet right here where I'm standing. So we'll probably wrap the tour up pretty much right here. I may go back around because there's a plant around the side I can show you. But there's my azaleas. I'm getting wet. I just realized I'm taping this whole thing up and down. I screwed up, but I can't start over now. I was supposed to be doing this sideways, so this is all going to be messed up. I just realized that. It's okay. Y'all understand, I'm not perfect. I think the thing is you can't watch it on TV, so I'm sorry. If you're trying to watch on TV, you would not be able to do that. More oak leaf hydrangea. I'm just going to skirt around this sprinkler because I've got more azaleas over here. If you want to see a bunch of weeds, that's what this is. That's a bunch of weeds that need to come out. We've got a bird nest over here. I was trimming. This is an azalea. I was trimming this huge bush right here. This is a mock orange. I was trimming this back, and I ran into I heard a bird chirping, and the bird was getting very upset. It was a very sweet sound, but the bird was upset. And anyway, I found the bird nest. I don't know if you can see it in here. I'll see if I can pull some of this down. Yeah, see right there, that's a really good size bird nest. That is a brown thrasher nest, apparently. Pretty sure that's what I figured out that was. And then here's the sprinkler again I'm about to run into, but there's the side of the house. We're inside Ranger's privacy fence, so that's where we are right now. These are all my plants inside the fence, and there's my sprinkler. All right, you guys, I'm sorry I filmed this the wrong way. Thanks so much for joining me for this very quick, tiny, tidy, and garden tour. Love you guys. I hope to see you again next week for a Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.